Eid Mubarak. An empty classroom. Actually, we don't feel good when we do classes without our student. It's one kind of botheration, nothing else. If you are present before me, then I think it would be very good and better. A classroom with a picture of a classroom. Lady teacher is showing something, and a girl has become a model, and she is trying to tell something, and actually she is doing it by the help of sentences, and all of the students are listening to them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Muhammad Azizul Haq, assistant teacher, Kishore Government Boys High School. I'm sorry not knowing the present condition of my students, as we are not meeting, or not possible on our part to meet each other. But I believe and I hope that all of my students are safe and sound by the help of the owner of this world, owner of everything, I mean owner of superpower, that is our Allah. And you have already enjoyed by sacrificing the beast prevailing in your mind, side by side, sacrificing the real sacrifice which has already been given on the occasion of Eid al-Adha. And it is my new class after Eid al-Adha, and I would like to welcome everybody to enjoy my class. And in last class I told you that I would come before you with another class with a sentence, and let's enjoy the class. What is sentence? I have already told you. A group of words that makes complete sense is called sentence, and I have already classified the sentences, according to meaning, according to words, and then according to structure. And today I discuss the sentences according to meaning. And according to meaning, sentence is of 5 kinds. How many kinds? Sentence is 5 kinds. And these 5 kinds are divided also 2 types, and one is affirmative and another one is negative. Okay. According to meaning, sentences of 5 kinds, but these 5 kinds are divided into 2 parts, and they are affirmative and negative. First of all, I would like to tell you something about assertive sentence. And what is assertive? When something is stated affirmatively or negatively, then it is called assertive sentence. And there are some examples I have already written down on the board. You can see that for assertive I have written one sentence that is affirmative: we love Bangladesh. And in my former class, that means in the last class, I told you about the basic structure of a sentence. What is the basic structure of a sentence? Subject plus, verb plus, object or extension. It is the basic structure of a sentence. And see that we love Bangladesh. It is the example of assertive sentence. So we is subject, love is verb, and Bangladesh is object here. So subject plus verb plus object, the structure lies here. So whenever we will write down the negative sentence, then we do not tell a lie. See that it is present in definite tense. So whenever you make any sentence negative or interrogative, then we have to take the help of auxiliary verb. What is auxiliary verb? The verbs which helps the main verb in forming tense and voices is called auxiliary verb. And so that I have brought do not to make it negative. That's why we do not tell lie. Here this structure is also lies. See that we do not, that means we is subject, do not is auxiliary verb with not, and then tell is main verb and lie is object here. That means this structure lies here. And if you come to interrogative sentence, see that it is interrogative sentence, second one. Do they play cricket? It is interrogative sentence, and I have written down it is by the help of an auxiliary verb as it is present in every tense. You know, all of the auxiliary verbs are mentioned in the tense in affirmative sentence except two tenses, you know, and it is present indefinite and past indefinite. So as it is present indefinite tense, so I have brought that means I have taken the help of do. Do and does are used for present indefinite tense. That's why I have taken here the help of do verb. As the subject is third person plural number, that's why I have chosen do, and I have written down the whole sentence. Do they play cricket? That means, see that this structure also lies here. Do is auxiliary verb. In this way, say you can know the structure of the sentence. You can know the structure of the sentence. Actually, auxiliary verb and then subject and then main verb and extension and interrogation mark. Do auxiliary verb and they subject main and then play main verb and cricket is object here and interrogation mark. So you have to write down in this way by maintaining the structure, that is basic structure of the sentence. And it is affirmative sense, and whenever you will go to write down it is in the negative sense, you can make it negative. Do they not play cricket? If you write down, if you use here not, then you can use here not. Do they not play cricket? Then it will be negative sense, and then that is every sentence I have written down is divided into two parts. I tell you, affirmative and negative. And another point I would like to tell you for interrogative sentence, whenever you go to read or try to write down interrogative sentence, then you have to use the auxiliary verb side by side. Whenever you go to use W is question, that is there are WH words. There are 9 WH words. See that who, whom, whose, which, what, where, when, why, and how. There are 9 WH words, and they are used in two ways. They can be used as a relative pronoun and they can be used as an interrogative pronoun. So whenever you go to write down in any interrogative sentence, then those WH words will be used as interrogative pronoun. And when they will be used as relative pronoun, then they will be complex sentence. So later on I will tell you about complex sentence, but today I am telling you just interrogative sentence. So in that case, by the help of WH question, WH word, you can write down interrogative sentence. It may be affirmative or negative. Suppose what's your aim? If I ask you why didn't you come to school yesterday, then it will be another kind of interrogative sentence by the help of your WH question or WH word. Okay. And then come to the next sentence, that is imperative sentence. And you know imperative. What is imperative? Imperative means something like that: order, and then advice, and then request, or proposal, or command by commander or captain, and so and so. So what are the examples? Read attentively, affirmative sense, and do not go out, it is negative sense. Now you can ask me a question, what is the subject? Okay, for imperative sentence, subject is always implied, it is not mentioned. Okay, something like that other sentences, but for imperative sentence, one subject is used, you know, and it is nothing but you, second person. You is always used, but it shouldn't be mentioned here. It is just implied here, but it should be understood that there is a subject here and it is you, nothing else. Only you is he. You is he. Here nothing else. Okay. No other subject can be used for imperative sentence. Just you can be used, and it is implied. No need to mention here. Read attentively means it is one kind of advice. Go out. It is one kind of order. And please give me a glass of water. It is one kind of request. Soldier, march on. It is command. Let us go out. It is proposal. Okay. In this way we can write down the imperative sentences. And then come to the next sentence, that is optative sentence. You know, optative sentence. What is optative sentence? Optative sentence something like that when you would like to express wish or your prayer. You can pray for somebody, then it will be optative sentence. And see that what is the example? May Allah help us. May Allah not harm us. It is affirmative sense and it is negative sense. Okay. And may Allah help us. It is affirmative sense and it is one kind of pray or wish you can tell. But this may has another meaning also. Many meanings also. May is the fifth month of the year, you know, and then this may is used for interrogative sentence also. When you go to or you try to enter the headmaster's rooms or any other teacher's room, then you have to take the permission. So how can you take the permission? You can take the permission by the help of this sentence. May I come in, sir? Then that teacher or that headmaster will give you the permission. Yes, you may. So how can you ask the question? May I come in, sir? This may, then it will be used as interrogative sentence as an auxiliary verb. But here it is used for optative sentence. May Allah help us. Allah আমাদের সহায় হোক. May Allah not harm us. Allah আমাদের ক্ষতি না করুন. That's why those that means those sentences are optative. Okay. Now come to the next sentence, that is exclamatory sentence. What is exclamatory sentence? You know, when exclamation feelings are expressed, that means by the sentence is called exclamatory sentence. The exclamation feelings, when exclamation feelings are expressed by the sentence, that sentence is called exclamatory sentence. Something like that. It may be expressed by the help of exclamation words. There are some exclamation words, you know, kudri, alas, ah, oh. In this way, we can use these words, and then we can use the basic structure of a sentence. See that basic structure of the sentence, line, that means lies in all of the sentences. Imperative also subject, verb, object, and then may. Allah is subject here, help is verb here, and then us is object here. Okay. In this way, hooray. Hooray is exclamation word, and then we have on the match. We is subject, have is auxiliary verb here, and on is main verb, and then match is object. And in this way, in the negative sense, alas is exclamation word, and then the man is no more. No is, you know, negative sense. And we can also write down the sentences, that means by the help of WH word. Here, those WH words are not used as relative pronoun or interrogative pronoun. It may be used only for disclosing the exclamation feeling, nothing else. Okay, exclamation feeling. What a nice bird it is. Pakiti kotoi na sundor. How nice the bird is. Ki sundor pakhi. Or pakiti kotoi na sundor. What a nice bird it is. Pakiti ki sundor pakhi. Pakiti kotoi na sundor. So in this way, by using what or how, we can write down the exclamatory sentence. And one other point maybe mentioned here, and you have to remember that when we use article a or n before adjective, then we have to use what, and if there is no article, then we use just how. Okay, and that should be remembered by you. Okay. Now, I think all of you have understood all of the sentences I have already told you. Let's see other examples of each sentence, then it will be clear more. See that there are more sentences of assertive sentence, and there are 10 sentences here. Try to read them. See that they are interrogative, and there are 20 sentences here. If you see them, then your conception will be clear, your idea will be clear. And now imperative. See that there are 25 sentences, imperative sentences without a subject, that is you is not present here, it is implied. If you read all of the sentences, then your idea will be clear. And now operative sentence. There are 10 sentences. You can read them and you can clear your idea. And they are exclamatory sentences. Try to read them and clear your idea of exclamatory sentences. See that there are more exercises for you. Just try to identify the sentences and then try to come to our inbox and ask me questions if you have any problem. Okay, thank you. I think all of you have understood what I have already told you about the sentences according to meaning. And if you don't have clear the idea of, if you don't clear or if you think that my lecture isn't able to clear the idea about sentence, then you can go to your book or any other guidebook, side by side, any other book you like. And one thing you have to remember, that the more you will read, the more you will have the clear idea. Okay, that's why I would like to tell you, as much as you can, you'll try to listen to my lecture side by side. You will follow the other books. Okay, no more today. I would like to thank you all. Try to stay home and follow the health rules, and don't forget wearing masks while going out. Thank you very much.